Welcome to Rich Reads Academy, where we break down the world's most powerful get-rich books into practical, step-by-step lessons you can actually use. This is part 1 of our free 3-part series on the richest man in Babylon, a book that may be almost 100 years old, but contains some of the most powerful financial wisdom ever written. And in this episode, we're unlocking the 7 cures for a lean purse, timeless rules that have helped ordinary people build extraordinary wealth. This isn't theory. This is strategy, mindset, and habit, delivered in stories that are still as relevant now as they were in ancient times. If you've ever thought, I make money, but it just disappears, this is for you. Let's set the scene. The Richest Man in Babylon was written by George S. Clason in 1926, but its parables are set thousands of years earlier. In Babylon, one of the wealthiest cities in human history, Clason didn't invent the lessons. He translated them into powerful little stories that reveal something modern life often hides. True wealth doesn't come from luck, timing, or talent. It comes from discipline, clarity, and simple, repeatable action. And that's what this series is about, helping you build wealth in your world using ancient wisdom that still works. In the book, a lean purse simply means this: you're earning, but your wallet is still empty. Sound familiar? Babylon had no banks, no direct debits, no Amazon Prime. But people still lived paycheck to paycheck. So the king of Babylon asked Arkad, the richest man in the city, to teach his people how to build wealth. Arkad agreed. And what he shared became the foundation of this book, the 7 cures for a lean purse. Each one is simple. Each one builds on the last. And if you take notes, apply even half of them, and stay consistent, you'll never have a lean purse again. Let's dive in. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. This is the starting point. Pay yourself first. For every $100 you earn, save at least $10 before you spend anything else. It sounds too simple to matter, but this principle separates those who build wealth from those who never do. Most people spend first and save what's left. Babylon flips it. Save first, spend what's left. If you can't save 10%, start with 5% or 1%. Just start. The goal is to create a habit, one that tells your brain, I value my future more than a moment of pleasure. And that small shift, it's how wealth begins. What each of us calls our necessary expenses will always grow to equal our income, unless we protest to the contrary. In modern terms, lifestyle creep. You get a raise, and suddenly the clothes get fancier, the car gets upgraded, the takeaways become routine. The money's gone, again. Babylon's second cure is to live intentionally. Spend less than you earn, always. Track your spending. Audit your subscriptions. Ask, is this a need or just a normalized want? This cure doesn't mean deprivation, it means discipline. You can enjoy life. Just make sure your future self is enjoying life too. Gold in a purse is gratifying to own, but it earns nothing. The gold we may put to work is the foundation of our future fortunes. This is Babylon's way of saying, don't just save, invest. Money sitting in a savings account loses value over time. But money that earns, through safe, thoughtful investing, becomes your worker. It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a basic index fund, a low-risk savings bond, or reinvesting in your own business or skills. The key? Your money must earn money, even if it's small at first. Because one coin that earns more coins eventually becomes a river. The first sound principle of investment is security for thy principal. Babylon warned us, long before crypto scams and fake gurus. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Before investing, ask, do I understand this? Has this person proven success with money? What's the worst-case scenario? Warren Buffett's #1 rule is, never lose money. And that idea comes straight from Babylon. So don't give your hard-earned gold to anyone without wisdom, proof, and a plan. If a man setteth aside 9 parts of his earnings upon which to live and enjoy life, and if any part of this 9 parts he can turn into a profitable investment, so much faster will his treasures grow. Babylon didn't say buy a house. It said, turn your biggest expense into something profitable. If you rent, can you downsize and invest the difference? If you own, can you house hack, rent out a room, or Airbnb occasionally? The idea is to minimize waste from where you live, and turn that money into fuel for your future. It behooves a man to make preparation for a suitable income in the days to come. In today's terms, retirement planning, passive income, long-term security. Babylon believed that every person, regardless of income, should build a cushion. Not because life is easy, but because it isn't. We all get older. Our energy changes, our responsibilities grow. So plan ahead. Start a pension, build an emergency fund, own assets that work while you rest. Because no one else is coming to save you. And in Babylon, they didn't expect anyone to. The more of wisdom we know, the more we may earn. This final cure is the most powerful. Babylon teaches us that you are your greatest asset. Read, learn, ask questions, practice skills, invest in your brain. Whether it's financial literacy, leadership, creativity, or communication, every new skill increases your income potential. Your job may have a cap, but your value doesn't. The wealthiest Babylonians were students of life. So be one too. Let's recap the 7 cures. Save 10% of what you earn. Live below your means. Invest your savings wisely. Protect your money from loss. Make your living expenses work for you. Prepare for the future. Grow your earning potential. Simple? Yes. Easy? Not always. But if you commit to these over time, not just in your head, but in your daily life, your purse will never be lean again. If you're finding value in this series, imagine how powerful the original stories are in full. The Richest Man in Babylon isn't just a book, it's a mindset shift. It's a reminder that no matter where you are today, your future is still in your hands. You can grab a copy using the link below. It's short, affordable, and one of those books you'll come back to every year. I'm not sponsored. I just genuinely believe in the impact it can make. Before you go, I've made something for you. A free printable version of the 7 cures for a lean purse. Simple, beautifully designed, and perfect for sticking on your wall, your fridge, or inside your journal. Because here's the truth. It's one thing to know these 7 rules. It's another thing to see them every day, until they become second nature. You'll find the link below. It's completely free. In part 2, we're diving into the real-life stories of Babylon. The man who went from scribe to millionaire. The slave who bought his freedom. The gold lender who warned us about bad advice. And the deep financial psychology behind every parable. So hit subscribe, download your free copy of the 7 cures, and I'll see you in the next video. Your journey to wealth has already started.